Well, hello there. Welcome to the Quantum Success Show, where you can tune in anytime to receive the inspiration as well as the most cutting-edge information you need to create the life you desire. My name is Christy Whitman. I'm a Master Certified Law of Attraction coach and the founder of the Quantum Success Coaching Academy. And for nearly 20 years, I've been studying, applying, and teaching others how to deliberately create a life that you absolutely love. And this is exactly what I'm going to share with you today. I'd like to begin this segment by asking you a couple of very fundamental questions. Do you have to be the same person today that you were yesterday? Do you have to experience the same thoughts, the same beliefs, the same moods, and the same attitude that you did yesterday? Does the level of productivity that you achieved yesterday dictate how productive you could be today? Most would say no, of course not. No. And this is absolutely true. We all sense that at some core place within our being that we're always capable of change, that we're always in a process of growing, expanding, and becoming more. But I want to explore with you today is why is it that some of us creating the same mediocre results day after day, while others create consistent, extraordinary results? The answer to this question can be summed up in one word: momentum. You see, your habitual actions, your most practiced and familiar patterns of thoughts, and the mood or attitude that you most frequently or consistently offer when you participate in or even think about each important aspect of your life carries with it an energetic or vibrational momentum. The momentum that is generated by our dominant thoughts and our moods and our actions is the reason why upward spirals are so easy to sustain and downward spirals are so hard to climb out of. When you think and do and conclude the same things, much as what is unconscious, over and over and over again, day after day, deep grooves are formed within the brain's neural pathways. It's like traveling on a well-worn road. The more practiced you become in these habits of thought and perception, the easier they are to fall into. And unless you do something different to disrupt this momentum and replace it with a different one, it's very likely that the trajectory you're currently on, whether it's an upward spiral or a negative tailspin, will continue. So in order to create a future that's more, better, different than anything you've lived in the past, you'll have to overcome the momentum of everything that's been before. And to take this one step further, you don't only have to make the past irrelevant, but you will also need to learn to disregard what currently is. I know this sounds like a radical concept, but you simply can't create something different for yourself in the future when you're actively defining yourself by who and what you are now, or by what you've created up until this point from the past. The secret to deliberate creation lies in learning to give more attention to, and therefore direct more energy towards, the reality you desire to create in the future than you do to the reality you're now living. So I invite you to say this with me. The conditions I currently find myself in are irrelevant. The amount of money I currently have in the bank, irrelevant. The number I see when I step on the scale, irrelevant. The level of inspiration I am currently experiencing, irrelevant. It's all irrelevant. And the reason it is because it already happened. It's old news. Your past does not dictate your future because each new moment gives you access to an entirely new range of choices. You simply need to become more energetically aligned with the future you desire than with the past that you've lived. The process I'm going to guide you through right now will show you how to align with your energy of your desired future and to increase the momentum of that energy in your life. I call it connecting with your future self. And because I just submitted my latest book called The Quantum Success and Career, 7 Essential Laws for a Thriving, Joyful, and Prosperous Relationship with Work and Money, I'm going to gear this process towards the future that you want to create most in your life with your relationship with work and money. Sound fair? But now I know that if you're working on expanding other aspects of your life, you can easily mentally substitute the word career that I'm going to say for body or relationship or any other aspect of your life that you're experiencing that you want to enhance. So just know I'm going to say career. You change it how you want it. So if you're ready, go ahead. Take a moment to get settled. Remove any distractions that are in your immediate environment. And prepare yourself for the powerful internal exercise I'm about to lead you through. And as you close your eyes, allow yourself to withdraw your senses from the manifested world around you and to retreat into the expansiveness, the spaciousness, and the infinite possibilities of your inner self. And just begin this process by acknowledging that there are actually thousands of possible futures that you could live into in relation to your career. And that in every moment, by virtue of the thoughts that you think, and the perspectives that you hold, and the mood or feeling state you bring to each situation and interaction, you're either creating a future career that you will love when it unfolds, or creating a continuation of your current experience. It all comes down to which possibility you are using as a focal point of the majority of your attention. So with your next breath, give yourself permission to notice all the ways you're currently giving more attention to what already is than to what it is you would truly like to create. What do you consistently give your attention to that holds your feet to the floor, so to speak? Maybe you lament your current status or financial position. Or maybe you compare yourself to others. Maybe you fall into criticizing yourself for not being further along than you are. With your next breath, just allow yourself to let all of that go. It's not current. It's not who you are or who you are in the process of becoming. Imagine these images, these feelings from your past just liquefying and flowing out of your mind and your body and your emotions and into Mother Earth below you. Breathe into the space that's now liberated within you and acknowledge how much more freedom you now have inside of you to create. From this higher and clearer vantage point, see if you can identify 3 aspects of your career that are already going really well for you and that you would like more of, that you would be more beneficial for you to focus your attention on instead. How would you rather perceive this situation? What is in the process of becoming? If you had it all your way, how would you feel when you engage in the work that you do or even think about it? As you continue to connect with this image and with the feelings and the thoughts and the ideas and inspiration that it naturally generates, imagine that you are connected to this future reality by a beautiful line of light and energy, almost like a baby connected to its mother in the womb. This future self is constantly feeding you nourishment, resources, ideas that will help to bring your vision into full bloom. It's transmitting energy to you all day, every day, like a lifeline. Just allow yourself to receive this transmission however it comes through to you, whether it's a feeling or a thought or even an idea. And just allow yourself to delight in the contemplation of this. And now, as you're deeply connected with this part of you that embodies your ideal, prosperous, joyful career, allow yourself to see how everything that has led you to this point, all the ups and the downs, the wins and the setbacks, the villains as well as the heroes, they all have perfectly prepared you for the future that is now in the process of unfolding. Take a moment to give thanks for all that has come before and for the awareness that has been born within you as a result. So as you begin to return your consciousness to the time and space reality, notice if your body feels different, if your posture is different, if your breathing is different, if you have access to a different stream of thoughts and ideas. Go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back. Make a commitment to write and speak about all the details of your future self often, knowing that every time you feed it with your energy and attention, you nurture its unfolding. In order for any relationship to grow, you have to feed and nourishment. You need to spend time with it. You need to spend time with that person, your child, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. And the way you nurture your relationship with your future self is through your attention, your imagination, and your loving, appreciative energy. So when you're ready, go ahead and just really bring yourself back to the room that you're in. You've just established a powerful connection with your future self. And no matter what your specific career goals, connecting with this broader part of you will accelerate the unfolding of those goals. So for example, if you're seeking to be promoted within your company, energetically create a relationship with the you that has already received that promotion. Grow into it mentally, emotionally, and energetically. Consider how it would feel to have already earned it. What changes would it inspire within you? What would you be inspired to walk and speak and dress or even carry yourself differently? Would it change the way you relate with your coworkers? Whatever shifts you envision yourself making in the future, step into them now. Put it on like a new outfit, a new coat, a costume. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I want to invite you to pre-order a copy of my brand new book where you can get this information just on an expanded view, and it's called Quantum Success: 7 Essential Laws for a Thriving, Joyful, and Prosperous Relationship with Work and Money. Thank you again for joining me, and know that the work I get to now do in the world was once conceived as a vision, much like you've just received for yourself. Keep feeding that vision, and please post me a comment and let me know how it's unfolding. Until next time.